Thank you very much, Madam Chair, Commissioner, dear colleagues. On behalf of Hungary, we would like to thank the Presidency for the efforts done during the trilogues. We would like to emphasise that it is especially important to adopt realistic and feasible EU-level targets and to have appropriate financial resources for their implementation. The new framework should provide the greatest possible flexibility for Member States in order for the cost-effective implementation. While the European Parliament concentrates first of all on the ambitions of the renewable energy targets, we as governments have to take responsible commitments, and we cannot commit ourselves to goals which are not achievable or may cause excessive burden for final consumers. Meeting the EU targets will require significant effort from Member States, so any increase of the targets from the current level should be accompanied by thorough impact assessment and cost-benefit analysis and the increased financial resources. We also have to take into account that the post-2020 multi-annual financial framework is still under negotiations, so we do not know if there will be enough available funds for this purpose. On the three legislative proposals, let me present the coordinated messages of the Visegrad countries. With regards to the EU renewable target, the starting position is the 27%, as it was adopted by the European Council in 2014. We can show certain openness in terms of increasing the renewable targets towards higher share, under the strict conditions that the main political issues will be safeguarded according to the general approach, namely, in the transport sector, the overall target will remain maximum 14%. The 7% cap for first-generation biofuels is safeguarded. The current multipliers will remain. Further obligation for advanced biofuels is not realistic. The formula for the gap filling should serve only as a guidance, cannot turn national contributions into binding targets. The details of the formula should be further discussed. Regarding energy efficiency, first of all, we should stop and turn back the increasing final energy consumption trend, which means an enormous challenge, while fair burden sharing among the Member States is also important. The implementation of the 30% target, as agreed in the general approach, will already require huge effort from the Member States, and it is already a significant step. For us, the indicative nature of the target and trajectory is a priority. With regard to the governance of the Energy Union, I also would like to draw your attention to the need to avoid excessive administrative burden for the Member States and concentrate reporting and planning obligation to the minimum. I would like to point out that the synergy between the three files to ensure this coherence, all the three files should be considered in one package deal. Nothing is agreed until everything is agreed. Hungary supports the efforts of the Presidency, and we hope that during the upcoming negotiations a compromise can be reached which is acceptable and positive for every Member State. Thank you very much.